Hey, how y'all doing? This is your girl Tashi, and I am back with another video. So I came across this video on TikTok, and this one is about what's his name? Trevone Boykin, and he was invited to Russell and Ciara's Thanksgiving dinner, and he has a lot to say. So let's get straight to it.
He was cool, like bro was cool.
Yeah.
But he was weird. I went to his house for Thanksgiving. The weirdest feel like he catered. If I got as much money as Russell Wilson, my whole family would talk about me so bad if I ain't fly everybody out there for Thanksgiving. And I'm sponsored by an airline.
Yeah.
Maybe he not close to his family.
And maybe he not. But his mama wasn't there. Sisters wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even though like, it's still weird to me. I'm just still even if you don't fool with your family, like it's still weird to me on things.
At the end of the day, it's no one's business because we don't know his situation. We don't know Russell and Ciara's situation, okay? Maybe they didn't want to have anything too big. They just wanted something small with their family, you know? I mean, I don't understand why he has to, like, broadcast that to the whole world. Why is it our business, you know? And aren't you all supposed to be friends? Obviously, he invited you over there because he thought you were his friend. And now you on social media telling the whole world that they're weird because they didn't have their whole family there. Maybe they was going to have something with their family later on. You don't know the situation. Like, why? This is why people don't invite people over to their house. Now I see why, right? This is no one's business. First of all, I don't see why is it weird. It don't seem weird to me. I don't know. Comment below. Let me know what y'all think because it don't seem weird to me. But let's continue.
Good morning. Welcome to the Cornball Network. So you mean to tell me that a grown man invited you to his home, who you label as the cornball, right? That you label as the cornball. You proceed to walk onto a podcast, flap your lips, and say this man is weird for inviting you over for Thanksgiving. Obviously, you accepted the invitation to go over to this man's house, right? This man opened his doors to you, you know, his family to you, for you to share this time of giving. And you proceed to go onto a podcast and say that it's weird that he has all this money, that he did not ship his family out there or anything like that. I need to ask the same question to you. You apparently got money, right? So why didn't you ship your family? Why aren't you with your family? But this man, out of the courtesy of his heart, decided to dine with you and some other people too. You weren't the only one there. This man dined with you. And you proceed to call his Thanksgiving weird. What is this? Like Aaliyah Sheffield said, I don't like people all up in my house. What's wrong with you, bro?
He's absolutely right. You were invited to this man's house and you're just on podcasts telling the whole world how weird he is. And why are you not with your family? Where's your family? Like, where's your family? Doesn't make any sense. You're the weird one if that's the case. Like, why are you not with your family? Like, I don't get it.
Clearly, it's an epidemic going on. Because all I see is a bunch of monkey see, monkey do ass men running around. Because the hate train for Russell Wilson and Klay Thompson coming from grown ass men really should be studied, y'all. And before I could get this started, Trevone Boykin, and I don't even give a damn am I saying his name right. Trevone, you were at his house. You were there. So for you to criticize Russell Wilson for only having Ciara, her dad, baby Future, you, Noonie, whoever Noonie is, two nannies, and somebody else, for you to criticize him for not having his close family and friends there or flying them out It's absolutely crazy because you were there. So my thing is, or my thought is, where were your family? Why weren't your country ass family, as you say, why weren't they at your house? Why didn't you fly your family at your house? Why did you accept the invitation to go into somebody else's house just to disrespect them on down the line? And you got the nerve to call Russell Wilson weird. No, what you're giving is very weird behavior. And this is why you cannot let everybody in your house. This is why it's an imperative for people to have a discerning spirit. Because he did not go in there with good intentions. I feel like he went in there to criticize just so he can come back and tell these other lame ass men, yeah, y'all were right. Russell Wilson is weird.
We call those type of people monitored spirits. That's what they are, monitored spirits. They have no good attention, especially when you invite them to your house. Most of them don't have no good attention at all. None.
And I'm not done because I'm really irritated with this, that grown men sit around talking about other grown men as if it's a trend. Like, be so freaking for real. Like, even if you did feel like the encounter was weird, the fact that this man was gracious enough to allow you into his house and for you to turn around and get on a podcast and talk about how weird he is and how bad his child is absolutely distasteful and alarming and sad. Clearly, it's an epidemic going on because all I see is a bunch of monkey see, monkey do ass men.
Out of line?
Why does Russell Wilson make so many men insecure? There's so many men got to find reasons and ways to undermine Russell Wilson. Now, we also got to stop platforming ignorance, foolishness, and foolish people. Because why did Boykin know Russell Wilson? Oh, they were on the same team together with the Seattle Seahawks. Well, why did Boykin stop knowing Russell Wilson? Oh, because he got accused and pled guilty to punching his girlfriend's jaw and spent 3 years in jail.
I ain't hear him talk about that.
So why are you talking about how Russell Wilson should handle domestic situations if you don't know how to handle domestic situations?
Oh, he preaching today.
Don't get to preaching.
Okay, come on.
Why are you talking about how Russell Wilson should deal with his family if you don't know how to deal with your Let me stop.
Wow.
Why are we platforming ignorance and foolishness, bruh?
Yeah.
Reason I'm bringing this up, because this one really ran me hot, is like, Boykin, if Russell Wilson was kind enough to invite you to his crib,
Man.
with Sierra there, with his most prized and whatnot possessions there and his kids there, why you gonna come back and talk about how it was weird? Just be grateful. You know what I'm saying? You a young buck that's gone through every issue known to man. Everyone. You missed your last college game because you got in a bar fight in San Antonio at the Alamo Bowl. You supposed to play Oregon. You the quarterback at TCU, and you getting in a bar fight the night before the game. So you don't play in your last game. Then you get kicked out the league because you break somebody's jaw, and this isn't just an accusation. You pled guilty for it, 3 years in jail. And now you want to come out and speak on Russell Wilson and how he should handle domestic situations with his family? Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. It really runs me hot because Russell Wilson is literally just minding his business. He be at children's hospitals. He be with his wife. He be with his kids. He be with his stepkid. He be with all of it.
He be on Cameo.
He be on Cameo.
Yeah.
And now we out here like, I just thought it was weird, bro.
I didn't know any of this. I don't know much about him. I don't keep up with some of these celebrities, so I don't know much about him. But to hear all this coming out of this guy's mouth is like, I heard a little bit of things about him, but I didn't know any of this other stuff. That is crazy. So now I'm seeing why he had, he was saying all these negative things about Russell. Because people like that always think like it's weird to them because they don't know they never grew up in those type of environments. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. And they always going to find something negative. I don't know. If I was Russell, I don't know. I don't think I would be friends with that guy because I don't want those type of people around me at all. I don't want you around me. Like, get away from me because,
End up becoming the subject of someone else's war from all of their childhood issues and trauma. It's going to be a lonely season, y'all. We're going to have to walk alone. We're in a weird season. It's weird. It's some weirdos out there, man. And they smiling. Some of them look good. They're a good time to be around. But it's the spirit behind them that's coming to destroy you. This boy sat in this man's house, gets on a podcast years later to discuss how weird he felt in this man's house who invited him over for Thanksgiving. That's poverty behavior. That's being poor in spirit. You don't even have enough integrity to keep your mouth shut about what you felt when another man invited you over for Thanksgiving. Where was your family? You talking about all this stuff. Well, go to your family house. You love your family that much? Go over to your family's house. But he was on assignment. That's why he was there. And we have to be careful for those who are on negative assignment to come into our lives and either go report or destroy or sabotage. You all be careful. Learn how to be quiet, a little more quiet. Everything ain't got to be big announcement. And I post a whole lot. And I post so much that people really believe I'm telling them everything and I'm telling y'all nothing. Those close to me can know some stuff. But everybody is not willing to celebrate what God is doing in your life. And you have to be careful so that you don't end up on somebody's demonic altar or in their cauldron trying to fight you and cast spells and send negative energy towards you. I've been there too, and that's hard to deal with. Learn how to be quiet, especially if the Holy Ghost says, wrong person, hush your mouth. Learn how to be quiet. God bless you guys.
Did y'all see that video of ex-NFL quarterback Trevone Boykin talking about being at Russell Wilson's house for Thanksgiving? Talking about how it was just weird. He didn't have family there, X, Y, and Z, and it was just, he didn't have his mama there. Bro, the dude invited you to his house. He ain't had to invite you over there. Some of y'all talk too much. You talk too much. That man invited you into the sanctity of his home. And you went on a podcast, cocked your hat back, and started yapping about how it was just weird being at his house. You see, that's why people don't be fooling with people. That's why. If you wonder why some of y'all don't get invited to places, why you can't be in certain rooms, why you can't be around certain people, it's because of that. That man went on a podcast and talked about being at another man's house and how he just... Boy, I don't know if Russell talked to you. I hope he did. And I hope he laid into you. Consequences. That don't make no doggone sense. You did not have to go on that podcast like...
I'm telling you, that is crazy. This is why they say you got to be careful who you invite over to your house. You really do got to be careful. But it's not Russell's fault. He probably didn't think that this guy was going to go out in public and tell people that. He didn't even think, he probably didn't thought that this guy felt this type of way. Like, I don't get it. So hopefully, I don't know. Maybe Russell did talk to him. I don't know how close they are. I really don't know. But hopefully he talked to him like, yo, like, what the hell? You got beef with me or something? This whole situation is so crazy, y'all. So let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this whole situation. Because I don't know. And these men nowadays, a lot of them do run their mouth a lot nowadays. This whole podcast thing, it has people talking a lot. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. Anyway, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.